God, look at that. Wow.
And a whole bunch of meat.
Ugh. Wow.
After seeing Dr. Now at my last appointment, I was disappointed that I didn't get approved for surgery. Hey, Pivot. Tell me the wish shirt. But I haven't let it get me discouraged. And I'm still sticking to the diet. And what I'm
Okay,
supposed to
continue
be
the spam dot. Hang on, Todd. I'm gonna have to have you answer me.
yes, please.
One more time. Don't start
And my
spamming
goal is
those
still to
things.
get below 350, so I can get approved next time. I don't want to mess up all of my progress, so I'm sticking to my
Okay,
diet.
Todd, where are you? Hit me with a comment.
Using the
Hit me
fridge.
with a comment, Todd.
Dr. Nazardin's right, that it's harder without my family eating what I eat.
There you
Even
go.
though they're on this journey with me, they aren't changed.
I'm gonna give to you,
So it's
Chantel.
time.
Don't worry, hon.
And I don't expect them to have to eat what I
Don't
eat,
worry, hon. I'm gonna hit you back.
but it has been a little harder recently. The longer you go without eating the things you like, the harder it is to resist them.
Okay, James.
But I'm trying
James,
to
are
eat
you
healthier
here?
right now.
James,
Pushing
are
myself to
you
lose
here?
more weight. So I decided I don't want to hit my goal in 3 months like Dr. Now said. I want to lose the next 50 pounds in 2 months. So I'm eating really small portions. Because I want to get my skin removal surgery as soon as I can. The veggies are dark. Worcestershire sauce on. I want Dr. Now to be surprised at how well I've done and how much I've lost.
Okay, James is not here.
And then I want to hear him say he thinks I'm ready for surgery.
Maya, are you here?
And I can't
Yeah,
wait for
Maya's here because she just sent me some coins. Okay. Here you go, Maya. Gonna send you some coins. Here you go.
So you're going to help families in other countries farm instead of this farm?
Okay.
Well, it's what I've always wanted to do,
Lexi, are
Dad.
you here? Chantel, you're next, hon. You're next.
I'm really scared right now. I don't know what's
Lexi,
wrong with me.
are you here?
You know, my stomach started to really hurt.
Today was a pivotal day for Microsoft where it needed this E3 show to be a win. They've had a very rough few years, beset by studio closures, their rival extending their lead on them by more than 2 to 1, a widely perceived and accurately so lack of exclusives and diversity in their lineup, and Nintendo coming and selling more than half the Xbox One's total lifetime sales in just a year, while also putting out a variety of compelling exclusives that again threw the Xbox One's total lack of them into stark relief. The good news, well, Microsoft mostly stuck the landing today. The show was, first off, really damn well made and presented. It was extremely well paced, with 100 minutes of relentless game trailers and announcements, and minimal fluff and talking, which has dragged down Microsoft's showing so much in the last few years. Microsoft promised 50 announcements for their show, and they actually followed through on that by the end. The pacing was incredible. It was hard to catch even a moment to breathe because Microsoft showed one new game after another. There was minimal talking by Spencer or the developers, no gaffes or embarrassing moments, and the focus was squarely on the games. And those were great games. On the third-party front, Microsoft had some very notable and symbolic games get the reveal on their stage. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, From Software's next game.
Disney would have us believe that everything about the MCU has been perfectly planned out since day one, and we're all just watching this big cinematic master project for which every single detail has been considered. Except they haven't, though, have they? Because just like every single film that's ever been created, Marvel movies are littered with changes and cancelled plans, last-minute panic decisions.
Hi, you're like Peter Griffin here. You don't really grind my gears. We want your luck in the head council, and you didn't get a three-piece puzzle. Trying to show them up. Let me get it put together. It's a freaking three-piece puzzle. Get your shit together. Hi, we're like Peter Griffin here. You don't really grind my gears, but it's like a 15-minute download for a brand new video game. What the hell? It didn't make Nintendo. You should be able to put a cartridge in the game. Donald Trump sucks. The game was finished from beginning to end. Now it's like, oh, I have to update my system for 15 minutes, and then I put in the get disc. Now the disc has to update. So what about Destiny? Not my freaking Destiny. Paying $40 for a free game I already saw. Like a freaking rep. And that's before I fight.
Yes, a lot of yes and stuff like that. I am listening to right now. Oh, you're listening to someone right now? Okay. Alright. So a lot of y'all come in here and y'all expect me that if you're gonna get the quick job or the jackpot, you're gonna have to sit back. How long have you been on Eagle? How long have I been on Eagle? Not very long. I started on Eagle. I started up with VHS plan. I call them teams, guys. Listen, it sounds a little bit too much gangster for me, but I was with the VHS. Quick drop, so I've been on Limey so long, guys. I've been on Limey before I came to Eagle. So I was on Limey for maybe anywhere from 3 or 4 years. So now I came to Eagle. VHS, yes, it's called VHS. Our teams or our clans have different names. VHS stands for Very High Society. BTTV, which is my clan, I am the leader of my team, which stands for Back to the Boom, guys. So we kind of related. That's where I met you. Yeah, Deadpool met me at Limey. So a lot of people met me on Limey. So I came on Eagle. I started off with a VHS player. I didn't know exactly what
This one was sent in on Twitter using the hashtag #CornyDriveThru from Philip the Gray.
And Philip, wait a minute, Philip the Great or Philip the Gray?
No, Philip the Gray, Grey.
So he's gray, but he's the only one. He's the only Philip that's gray.
Perhaps. We really don't know, but we'll see what we can find out about that for a future episode. And through CM Punk's back-to-back losses in the UFC, do you think he still adds value to pro wrestling? Also, do you think that Bill Watts would have fired him? Some fans think it hurts the credibility of pro wrestling and he should not go back. So it's really a hot-button issue, Jim. Not even just about CM Punk being a fighter, but if he ever did want to go back to wrestling, does the idea that he did not have any victories in the UFC actually hurt him in wrestling?
Long story or long explanation short, it used to woulda, but it doesn't anymore. But to the bigger picture, he still has value, obviously, in pro wrestling. He has more value to pro wrestling than pro wrestling has value to him, from what I understand at this point, because he, keeps saying he's not going to do it. Yeah, he could draw a house, anywhere he went tomorrow, just for the novelty of, is this the only time you'll ever see him again, etc. All the reasons we've discussed. You can promote something that people want to see as a once-in-a-lifetime thing,
for going to bed.
then yeah, it's going to get over. And then you just don't do it again too quick and spoil the gimmick. But no, he could draw, big the first time for anybody, and I'm sure on a continuous basis if he wanted to. But that seems like it's more, mental masturbation at this point, because he's not going to do it. But to the bigger picture, did he make wrestling look bad? Not anymore,
Well, gentlemen, now that you have smelled all of our colognes, what'll it be?
I will take some Drakkar Noir.
Very awesome.
How about you? I am disgusting, so I will take 2 bottles Drakkar Noir.
How about you, Chief?
Let me quickly grow beard and think about it. I will take Drakkar Noir.
What the hell are you doing?
We haven't eaten since the plane. I'm starving.
Where is this girl? Where is she?
We keep girls upstairs.
I hope you burn in hell, along with the guy who came up with stuffing a turkey.
Hey, who wants to try some of my butthole bread? Meg? Meg!
Help me. Oh, we're here to help somebody else, sweetheart. Go. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. That was my mistake.
Stewie, I don't see Meg anywhere.
Right, look.
Oh my God! Meg!
What the hell?
Where'd you get that hat?
Girl gave it to me.
What'd she
Listen to
look
this,
like?
John.
Matt,
That's her.
Guitar
Where is she? Is she here?
Blues Brothers guitarist. He's dead at 88. They got a picture of him.
Yeah, he's the one that, if you've seen the first one, they go to that little diner.
But he died. He was 88.
Yeah. And in part 2, it was the, car, he was a car salesman with Aretha Franklin. And in the first one, she was, owned a diner. That's where that other skinny white guy always was with them. And he was either the first one, he was the dishwasher and cook. Second one, I forgot what he was.
Hello. Every Wednesday night they auction some girls off.
Wednesday? Well, weird night to auction girls off into slavery.
Well, on the weekend, people probably have plans.
Plans? What are you doing that's more important than buying somebody?
Look, where is this place? Where do they have the auction?
I don't know, but there is a courtesy show that runs every 20 minutes.
What? Oh, damn it, we just missed it. What do you want to do for 20 minutes?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna work out. That's how you stay in shape. You just fit it in when you have free time. Wherever you are, wherever you can. There's semen on this floor.
Stewie, look. We gotta get in there. Hey, got one more here.
Oh, we're wrong. I'm from Atlanta. I don't know where we are.
Hey, you better hurry. They're starting soon.
You know what's messed up? This is all for charity. All the proceeds are going to Oxfam.
Hope we're not too late. You should not be out here. Bidding is about to...
This is how you make a sequel. The Karate Kid Part 2 took the hero and relationship we loved from the first movie in a new environment, deepening the mythology with heavy helpings of romance, mystery, and even higher stakes.
Live or die, man.
Here, we'll take a look at 10 things you never knew about the Karate Kid Part 2. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with your friends. And subscribe to MovieWeb to keep up with the conversation about all of the films. The end is the beginning. The Karate Kid Part 2 picks up right where the first movie left off, in the aftermath of Daniel LaRusso's improbable victory at the All-Valley Karate Championship, Mr. Miyagi saves Johnny Lawrence and the Cobra Kai students from their sensei, the world's worst sore loser.
Why does he act like that?
If this intro feels like it was sliced right out of the first movie, that's because it basically was, at least from the script. Kreese getting his comeuppance was originally intended to be the final scene of the first movie, though the shower and parking lot scenes were written for the Karate Kid. They were, in fact, filmed later specifically for Part 2. It works great here, particularly given the honk on the nose dished out later on, which brings things into a circle. Allie's scene was scrapped. Most fans know that the first movie's love interest, Allie Mills, was written out of the sequel due to future Oscar nominee Elizabeth Shue's plans to head to Harvard.
No, come on, what really happened?
What's lesser known is that the producers originally planned to shoot a short scene where Allie with an eye breaks up with Daniel, but later decided to explain all of it via dialogue instead.
You know what else she does? She tells me that she's just fallen in love with some football player from UCLA.
That's not Okinawa. Returning director John G. Avildsen and his team
You know
did
what
some
Trump
location
says?
scouting in Okinawa.
He wants Americans
A large
to
U.S.
be like
military
North
presence.
Koreans.
Or two. Writer Robert Mark Kamen, who based The Karate Kid partly on his own life, told Sports
Something wrong
Illustrated
with
that he
him.
used the sequel as an excuse to visit his old teacher and do some
He's the
training.
poorest
But The
thief
Karate
for a
Kid Part
human
2 was
being.
filmed mostly in Hawaii. The 50th state
Both of
known
them.
as the Japanese island chain in the East China Sea, thanks to its similar climate and large Okinawan population.
Oh, yeah.
Production designer Bill Cassidy supervised the construction of the sets for Miyagi's home village. There's a 7-Eleven in that spot now. Miyagi's Big Adventure. The Karate Kid Part 2 did some shooting in the valley on the Warner Brothers backlot. As pointed out by writer Jared Cowan in one of his meticulously researched pieces for the LA Weekly, the facade used in the downtown electronics store is the same one used as Madame Ruby's fortune teller shop in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Right.
Miyagi's friends. Nobu McCarthy, Mr. Miyagi's love interest in The Karate Kid Part 2, had acted with the late Pat Morita before. She played his character's fiancée in an episode of Happy Days titled
Arby's in it.
Did you want some strawberry milk
Strawberry milk.
or chocolate milk?
Oh, she's gonna have the shit.
Who got that?
What about strawberry milk? Oh yeah, you can't have milk.
You're gonna make her have the shit.
Oh yeah, you can't have milk. Okay. Jay wants the milk to be, you know, drink up. So I mixed the chocolate and the strawberry together.
So all the milk is full of that, so if someone was to have cereal, they can't have it.
No. No. We have 2 gallons.
Okay,
We have to drink that up
Oh, I know.
before the first.
I know that.
Or before the 4th, really. Not first. So I'm going to be drinking some milk. I'm going to take that Batman cup and pour me some strawberry chocolate milk. Might sound disgusting to you, but it's actually pretty good. Okay, I got another 2 hours left of that. 2.5 hours left of that. Where's that Batman cup? Where's that Batman cup?
I don't know. What?
Thank you for the share. There you are, Todd.
What?
We really need to get y'all. We really need to get
Really,
y'all
John?
some
Oh.
VIP so I can actually.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do that.
Alright, who else is here?
I can't believe this is happening. She's worried that I'm doing some of the same stuff. What are you doing on your phone? You have to go on there and find out myself. There's all kinds of shit. It doesn't feel like I'm out looking for things sometimes because I don't get it from you. I know I lied, but 10 years together, I've been by her for all that time, taking care of her. And never would expect it to get to this. This is too much for me to handle. For some people, this is clean enough. But why settle for clean when it could be finished? When you want more than just clean, there's finished. New Finished Quantum's breakthrough three-chamber technology combines to scrub, degrease, and shine your dishes. Switch to all new Finished Quantum because it's not clean until it's finished.
After 22 years of marriage,
He told me that he was a girl. He hated his relationship with the body. I took away her chance of just
I don't want to be with somebody who's I want to be with her proud. Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Here
Well, look.
you go, Lexi.
I'm not trying to say anything, but look. That's why I said you need something.
You don't need anything. It's gonna do it.
Okay.
If I can find your
You want this light off or you want
there you are. You're at the very top. We need to get everyone's VIP, guys. So y'all can y'all back up to the front. Food, y'all. That sound right. Oh my gosh. Food, y'all.
Love you, Jay.
You want to try it, baby? You want to try it?
I'm drooling.
What is it now?
It's chocolate and strawberry milk. It's both added together.
You get both flavors. You get strawberry and
The
chocolate.
chocolate, yeah.
You can taste both of the flavors. You can taste the chocolate plus the strawberry.
Well, I had the idea last night. Jay wanted me to drink up some of the milk last night. So I said, okay. I've been wanting chocolate milk. And we've been having our strawberry powder for a while now. Because Jay wanted strawberry milk but never really made it. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'll have two birds with one stone. Just try it both. And it came out perfect.
You could taste the chocolate and the strawberry.
Yep, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it to where you could. It's not overpowering. None of it. You could taste a little bit of everything.
Good night, Jay.
Right.
Love you. Good night, John.
Night. And that Karate Kid new show on YouTube. I'm getting YouTube Red to watch that specifically. They are doing nostalgia through all of it. That means all of the villains, well, not villains, but bad guys, are going to make an appearance and be a big part of it. Now, they did the Johnny, the one that beat the shit out of him. Now it's you remember at the beginning of part 2, the guy that busted his hands, both of them, with the glass, from Mr. Miyagi when they fought? He's back, and he's badass. YouTube Red's only $3.99 to $5.99 for 3 months. You sure you don't want to try one little sip? Because it's nothing bad. It's nothing nasty. Try one little sip.
No, wait. I gotta make some
Okay, alright. You will try it tomorrow, right?
Oh, my stomach's really fucked up tonight.
talk a little bit.
Cause I had a piece of cheese roll and it didn't agree.
Hold on to that for me.
You're like going to fucking hold it.
Where else did you want me to put it? I trust you. I want to get my cigar out. Next month I'm going to get 10 packages of cigars. And you know what? That's going to last me the whole month. And I'll have to smoke that Haze one. That will be my last resort. And there's a couple cigarettes in here if you don't feel like rolling. Is there any rolled?
What?
Is there any more cigarettes rolled?
I think so.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
I'm trying to concentrate.
On what? She ain't doing nothing.
I'm trying to hear.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, I can hear you. I can hear everyone calling me. I'm trying to keep track to the Jimmy Coin, but I don't do it right. Someone will be out.
That's why I want you to hold it.
I hear you. I'm trying to enjoy me time.
You're going to enjoy you time?
Me time. Remember
So,
Bennett?
So does that mean I get to play my game?
No.
Well.
Me time mean you, but I don't. I hate when I try to hear somebody and I can't because
Me?
too much fucking do this, come here, do that. I might as well live in the fucking kitchen and off the phone.
When in that LA weekly, Appleton said Danny Kane Conan, who plays Miyagi's best friend turned nemesis, was an old pal in the actor. They used to get into mischief together. Kane Conan later played an old
Yeah,
war
I love you,
for an
but
episode
sometimes you
the character
demand so much.
soft
I know.
slabs of ice.
You really
The
do.
Karate
I'm
Kid
gonna
Part 2, the
start to
computer
say
game, was
I'm not
released in
gonna fucking make
1986 for the Atari
I
ST
know.
and Amiga. It included a digitized version of
I
one of the
mean,
movie's most
I
iconic
keep
scenes,
up with the house.
when Daniel
I
breaks
cook,
through
I
slabs of
clean.
ice. This scene also made it into the
Sometimes
Karate Kid
I just
Nintendo
want to
game,
sit on my
which
ass.
was released the following year.
Well, when you do that, I can
Stages 2
do
through 4
that.
and 2
Because you'll be
bonus
sitting
games
on
in
your
NES Classic
ass.
are based on the
I'm
Karate
not
Kid.
doing you.
Residential
No,
Visit.
you
Lead
fucking play
producer
the
Jerry
game all
Weintraub,
fucking
George
day.
H.W.
No.
Bush, then the
I'm
vice president of
fucking
the
with
United
you.
States,
Just
and
chill out.
invited him to visit the set.
What the
Production
hell?
built a helicopter pad at the last minute for his Black Hawk.
Oh, no.
Hamilton later said that while Bush
I'm using an envelope right now
certainly never
for
voted for
cigarettes
him
because
for
Hershey
policies
goes
in
through, so we
1988.
might use it for the cigarettes from now
The
on.
Rocky Connection. Composer Bill Conti
Yeah,
and
Hershey
director John G.
destroys them.
Avildsen made the Karate Kid and the first
She loves the
Rocky.
smell of the
Conti starred the
tobacco.
Rocky franchise for 2 more installments. Passed on Rocky 4 in order to reteam.
No, the only other one that might try to steal one is tie-dye. But it's mainly because of Hershey. She takes out her claws and goes like this and plays like it's sand. You know, like dirt.
After it was included in the Karate
You know how
Kid
dogs
Tour
play in
staff.
dirt and they jump on it and everything? That's how
It was the most
Hershey
successful
does.
Karate Kid. Movies like Rocky II, Back to the Future 2, and Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise, failed to perform as well as their predecessors. The Karate Kid Part 2 actually did better than the first, and still ranks as the most commercially successful in the series. Part 2 made $115.1 million domestically, which would be about
I don't celebrate Father's
$200
Day.
today, according to Box Office Mojo. When adjusted for ticket price inflation, Part 2 is the most successful, followed by the original, the 2010 remake with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, The Karate Kid Part 3, and box office bomb, The Next Karate Kid. There was almost another Karate
Night.
Kid Part 2. While it was far from a critical success, the 2010 remake did have a sequel. Also made it into the Karate Kid Nintendo
Black
game.
Swan.
They used to get into
Black
mischief.
Swan.
Kane Conan later played an
If you don't
old war
celebrate
buddy
Father's Day, then I don't
episode
even know
of
why you
Amiga.
intend to get
The
me a
character
fucking Father's Day
also
card.
soft.
Next year I won't.
8-bit
No,
slabs of
me.
ice. The Karate Kid Part 2, the computer
I don't
game, was
mind
released
getting
in
you something
1986
like
for
that
Atari.
or that kind
I'm
of
Downtown
saying for
electronics
me to
stores,
give it
the
to
same
you, I
one
don't even
used
know why.
Because you celebrate Father's Day.
Well, you should too, just because you don't have your fucking kids in your fucking life. Doesn't mean that you give up altogether.
I ain't giving up.
Because by you not celebrating it, then you're a fucking low-life father then.
Really?
Really.
When is Father's Day? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
What? I was just guessing and joking. I was really being a smart ass. It's really tomorrow?
It's the 17th.
Ooh. Okay. Never mind. Alright, I'll be celebrating it tomorrow.
Miyagi's friends. Nobu McCarthy, Mr. Miyagi's love interest in the Karate Kid.
You want to turn that down a little bit?
He plays his character's fiancé in an episode of Happy Days titled When. In that LA recently, Appleton said Danny Ancona, who played Miyagi's best friend turned nemesis, was an old pal of the actor.
Change it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I gotta delete something.
An episode of Magna P.I. A character
Because there's too much on here.
8-bit slabs of ice. The Karate Kid Part 2, the computer game, was released in 1988 Atari ST and Amiga. It included a digitized version of one of the movie's most iconic scenes, when Daniel breaks through slabs of ice. This scene also made it into the Karate Kid Nintendo game, which was released the following year. Stages 2 through 4 and 2 bonus games, NES Classic, are based on the Karate Kid Part 2. A presidential visit. Late producer Jerry Weintraub knew George H.W.
I guess I'll back out of Archie and redo all of that. Since
Appleton later said that while Bush was a very nice
racing
guy, he certainly never
a good
voted for
amount
him
of it.
or his policies in 1988 or 1990. The Rocky connection.
Okay, alright.
Composer Bill Conti and late
You
director
really
John
take
D.
Father's
Avildsen
Day and
Karate
Mother's
Kid
Day
and
like
Rocky.
serious.
Conti stepped with the Rocky
You said the
franchise
same
for
thing
4
about
installments,
Mother's
but
Day
focused on
when
Rocky
Mom was
4 in order
alive.
to re-team with Avildsen for the Karate Kid Part 2. Avildsen and Conti both returned for Rocky 5. Incidentally, former Chicago singer Peter Cetera's Glory of Love was originally written for Rocky 4, but rejected. After it was included in Karate Kid Part 2 instead, it earned an Oscar. It was the most successful Karate Kid. Movies like Rocky 2, Back to the Future 2, and Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise failed to perform as well as their predecessors. But the Karate Kid Part 2 actually did better than the first, and still ranks as the most commercially successful in the series. Part 2 made $115.1 million domestically, which would be about $284.1 million today, according to Box Office Mojo. When adjusted for ticket price inflation, Part 2 is the most successful, followed by the original, the 2010 remake with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, The Karate Kid Part 3, and box office bomb The Next Karate Kid. There was almost another Karate Kid Part 2. While it was far from a critical success, the 2010 remake did have a sequel development at Sony, with the Crazies director Breck Eisner attached, though by 2014 it was out. There have been various scripts, including passes from writers who worked on Kung Fu Panda. Jaden Smith's character would seek revenge following the death of his mentor, played by Jackie Chan, according to an uncredited description on IMDb.
I gotta see which one I was watching. I was watching the
gave their blessing to the well-received Cobra Kai YouTube series. A sequel to the reboot seems less likely than ever. We hope you enjoyed this look at 10 things you never knew about the Karate Kid Part 2. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share with your friends, and subscribe to MovieWeb to keep up with the conversation about all of it.
Critics across the country are raving about the flyest movie of the summer. It's high octane, pure fantasy, and a thrilling masterpiece. A crowd-pleasing summer blockbuster. Superfly, now playing.
Sure, it's nowhere near as awesome as the first two, but The Karate Kid Part 3 isn't without its strengths. Even if one critic said its creators must have taken too many kicks to the head, and the late Roger Ebert declared the series had worn out its welcome.
I've seen it, and I don't need to see it again. I don't need to see it a third time.
I have to do this before I can
We'll take a look
put
at 10
that
things
on.
you never knew about The Karate Kid Part 3. If you enjoy this video, please like it.
Because I'm losing
I
space.
said God.
Keep up with the conversation about all of the things we love.
There's phone records?
People movie we didn't get. The Karate Kid Part 3 boasts the same writer, director, and composer as the first two films, as well as fight coordinator Pat E. Johnson. But the finished product is vastly different from what its creators initially intended. Writer Robert Mark Kamen, who went on to make The Transporter and Taken movies,
I will find you.
wanted the third installment to be a, quote, Hong Kong flying people movie. He envisioned it taking place in 16th century China. As he described it to Sports Illustrated, a girl in a fever dream would wake up in a boat in the South China Sea. She's with Mr. Miyagi, and they come to this village and they get into a flying kung fu battle. The time travel we didn't get. Director John G. Avildsen shared Kamen's ambitions for The Karate Kid Part 3, telling the LA Weekly in a densely researched 2016 article that the story would spin off from a line in the second movie, when Miyagi says his ancestor was a fisherman who woke up from too much sake and too much sun on a beach in China and came back with the secret to Miyagi karate.
Like all Miyagi, Shinbo Sensei was fisherman. Love sake.
Avildsen wanted Daniel and Miyagi to travel back in time and peer through the foliage to see the adventures of this ancestor. Pat Morita would play the original Mr. Miyagi, and, quote, we'd have Kreese be a pirate, or whatever. Ralph Macchio hated it. In a detailed oral history of the original Karate Kid published by Sports Illustrated, in the 2018 run-up to the release of the Cobra Kai YouTube series, franchise star and title character Ralph Macchio said flatly that, quote, Part 3 is not my favorite. All they did was make the first one over again without any of the good stuff.
Just didn't mean for this to happen.
He went into even further detail in an interview with Vanity Fair around the same time, admitting that making Part 3, quote, was not the most pleasant experience. It mostly came down to the fact that the script never got to the place it should have.
How are they doing on the game? We're winning.
Like a poorly done
What
remake, and
I
wasn't
have
the
a
only one
hand
who felt
now.
it. The director hated it too. It is true. During an audience Q&A,
We're winning.
Avildsen called The Karate Kid Part 3, quote,
7,000
a horrible
to
movie
zip.
and a poor imitation
I'm
of
a
the
bad
first one.
hand.
He elaborated further in that LA Weekly article.
Yeah, I do the
Some
same
people
thing.
liked it, and I'm glad they
Look
did.
at me and go.
But I was very disappointed that we didn't go to China.
I knew it for a reason because I wanted to
Director's
see
son
how
is in the
far it
movie.
is. And
Avildsen's
believe me,
displeasure with the movie didn't prevent him from
when I'm
casting
on
one of his sons.
the
Jonathan Avildsen
broadcasting,
screen tested for the part of one of the villains,
you
Mike
see it
Barnes.
all
His
from
father
here.
ended up having the role created
The
just
whole
for him.
thing.
Terry
Well,
Silver's
fill
son,
in here, I
Snake.
don't think I'm gonna get that. But I'm happy with this what I have.
Ash Avildsen, another of John's
I do want to
kids,
say,
wrote and
but we
directed
only have one
2007
razor and that razor is no good.
Age is just a number.
I tried
Daniel
attempted
LaRusso is
the
in high
last
school
time
with
and
The
I
Karate Kid. Part
went
2.
cold.
We
I
happily
mean, it's no
confess that
good.
we've still watched it dozens of times. Here, we'll take a look at 10 things you never knew about The Karate Kid Part 3. If you enjoy this video, please like it and share it with your friends, and subscribe to MovieWeb to keep up with the conversation about all of the things we love. The Flying People movie we didn't get. The Karate Kid Part 3 boasts the same writer, director, and composer as the first two films, as well as fight coordinator Pat E. Johnson. But the finished product is vastly different from what its creators initially intended. Writer Robert Mark Kamen, who went on to make The Transporter and Taken movies,
I will find you.
wanted the third installment to be a, quote, Hong Kong flying people movie. He envisioned it taking place in 16th century China. As he described it to Sports Illustrated, a girl in a fever dream would wake up in a boat in the South China Sea. She's with Mr. Miyagi, and they come to this village and they get into a flying kung fu battle. The time travel we didn't get. Director John G. Avildsen shared Kamen's ambitions for The Karate Kid Part 3, telling the LA Weekly in a densely researched 2016 article that the story would spin off from a line in the second movie, when Miyagi says his ancestor was a fisherman who woke up from too much sake and too much sun on a beach in China and came back with the secret to Miyagi karate.
Like all Miyagi, Shinbo Sensei was fisherman. Love.
Hold on, some
Avildsen
coins
wanted
for
Daniel and
tomorrow.
Miyagi to travel back in time and peer through the foliage to see the adventures of this ancestor. Pat Morita would play the original Mr. Miyagi, and, quote, we'd have Kreese be a pirate,
That's cool.
or whatever. Ralph Macchio
So
hated
I
it.
ain't doing
In a detailed
anything
oral
wrong.
history of the original Karate Kid published by
Who?
Sports Illustrated,
I
in the
can't even
2018
nothing.
run-up to the release of
Who
the Cobra
winning?
Kai YouTube series,
Yeah, because that
franchise
other
star
one
and
didn't do
title
anything,
character
that's
Ralph
why.
Macchio said flatly
Well, that
that,
ain't
quote,
just it. I
Part
think like
3
4 or
is
5
not my
people
favorite.
did
All they
do
did was make the first
something
one over again
on our
without
team.
any of the good stuff.
So,
He went into even further detail in an interview with Vanity Fair around the same time, admitting that
I
making
just
Part
wanna
3,
make
quote,
sure,
was
you know.
not the most pleasant
know.
experience.
look how long I took
It mostly
off
came down
of
to
my
the fact
game.
that the
This is
script
probably
never got
why
to
it
the
lasts
place
for
it
3
should have
hours.
It felt like a poorly done repeat, and I wasn't the only one that felt it. The director hated it too. And it's true. During an audience Q&A, Appleton called The Karate Kid Part 3, quote, a horrible movie and a poor imitation
Not
of the first
streaming.
one. He
I'm
elaborated
actually
further in that LA
recording
Weekly
it.
article. Some people liked it, and
So
I'm
I
glad
can
they
put
did.
on
he said.
YouTube. This
I
is
was
the only
very
way for me to
disappointed
do
that we
it.
didn't go to China and keep notching
I
up the
have to
story.
see something.
The director's son is in the movie.
I'm
gonna- I
Appleton's
gotta hook it
displeasure
up.
with the movie didn't
I
prevent
keep
him from
telling him
casting
they
one
have
of
a
his sons.
broadcast for that.
Jonathan Appleton
I know they got a
still existed
broadcast
one
for
of
that,
the
but
And
it's,
it goes straight to
His
YouTube.
father ended up having a role created just
but
for him.
I need it for
Terry
my
Silver's
system.
son, Snake.
See, see, with the PS4, I don't really need anything like this. Because,
In 2017,
oh yeah.
Terry Silver was written as a
The internet.
but Tom C. and
Maybe I
No, to be losing lots and lots and lots of money.
He's also formed together on in the and 27. Al Kagan was quickly in the film. The actor who played Mike Bones beat out more than 2,000 hopefuls at an open call. During a Christmas break from shooting, Sean Kanan passed out in a hotel lobby. 2 quarts of blood filled his abdomen. Heavy internal bleeding. The result of an injury he'd sustained simulating being thrown through a door for 20 days. He begged Appleton to recast the role. He did his own karate in the movie once he'd healed. Kanan had been a student since the age of 13 and told People magazine he'd seen the first 2 films 10 times each. It's canon, no matter what the critics say. The Karate Kid Part 3 is canon.
Hey, I like that! Oh, I like that, Johnny! I'm gonna use that!
The creators of the kick-ass Cobra Kai YouTube series are on record as saying that each of the original movie sequels took place within the universe of the show, which includes Part 3. There's an Easter egg reference to Terry Silver when Johnny Lawrence makes a passionate appeal to have the tournament ban on Cobra Kai lifted. Silver's name is mentioned as one of the owners of the original dojo.
Mr. Lawrence, what is your relationship to this Terry Silver?
There's even a fan theory floating around the internet contending that Silver could be Miguel's deadbeat dad. Ralph skipped Part 4. Neither the writer nor director of the first 3 returned for the 4th installment, which starred Pat Morita alongside newcomer Hilary Swank. In a 2018 interview with Uprocks, Macchio said he was never approached for the next Karate Kid. Miyagi does mention Daniel in the movie, and Cobra Kai showrunners have said the next Karate Kid is canon, noting that Daniel and Julie likely met at Miyagi's funeral. The animated series. The Karate Kid Part 3 arrived in theaters during the summer of 1989. That fall, NBC added a Karate Kid animated series to their Saturday morning lineup. The time travel ideas for Part 3 are nothing compared to the premise of the cartoon show. The MacGuffin of the series was a miniature shrine with magical powers that had been stolen from Okinawa. Each episode, Daniel, Mr. Miyagi, and new friend Taki would journey to a different part of the world in search of it, battling different villains who hoped to use the shrine's magic for evil deeds. Naturally, they just barely miss recovering the artifact each week. The show lasted for only 13 episodes. We hope you enjoyed this look at 10 things you never knew about the Karate Kid Part 3. If you
I gotta get you out of this building.
I'm scared.
It's okay to be scared. In order to be brave, you gotta be a little scared. I need you to be brave right now.
Hold on.
wax on, wax off. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Get him a body bag. It's one of the most quotable films from the 1980s, and that's really saying something.
Telling me.
The Karate Kid launched a franchise with its positive message about empowerment and friendship.
No, I could
Best friend I ever had.
turn that off.
Right.
And you took this message over the phone, right? Yeah, so what? So we missed out on a great deal, huh? The man's name is not Freddie Walters. It's Eddie Salters. And it's not Bedford Street, it's Medford Street. Well, we better call
We're
it
in
out.
a circle.
Yeah, that's me.
We're in the circle.
I don't
It
know.
ain't even moving.
No, because you can show someone's face.
Why?
It's black because it's dark in here.
No, this. It's not moving.
Yeah, that's because I paused it. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was making lunch.
It doesn't even look like it's moving.
That's because I basically
So how you gonna record
I paused it.
How you recording if it ain't gonna move?
Trying to get to where I did do something.
Yeah, your wax building. I remember that. That's the old-fashioned one. I remember that.
3 minutes, then I'll be able to do it. Can you do my waters? Almost forgot. I almost forgot, but I didn't forget.
I got it. Get comfy. Pretty soon we're gonna have to eat them hot dogs that's in the fridge.
Well, you were supposed to make it today.
I know I had to make the chicken. It was in the fridge all night. I had to make that. I can always boil it. We're staying up late anyway, so it has time to digest. It's easy.
What, make it tonight?
You don't want wieners?
I don't mind having it now.
Yeah, I can make it.
I guess you can make some. I have some relish in there I want to get to. But I might have that tomorrow. Do we have any hot dog buns?
What?
I said, do we have any hot dog buns?
What?
Do we have any hot dog buns? Yep. Freezer or fridge?
Fridge?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to dab that out though, because the big boys in the room are too that too. I'm not gonna like it.
I'm coming.
John, you wanna hear something?
What?
They passed a new law in Florida, that if the cops see you with your phone in hand while driving, you will get a $250 ticket. And you will be sent to driving school. The law passed Monday. Yep, the DMV of Florida.
Hey, Daddy.
John, here's one for you. Name a movie that traumatized you as a kid.
Easy. One of the first Freddy's.
As a kid.
Yeah. Freddy. One of the Freddy. The one about the pizza. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't eat a fucking pizza with meat lovers for like 3-4 years after that. Now I remember how long it was because
Somebody said New Jack City. I had a nightmare. Nino was going to break in my house and make me break up. So popular. Huh? The Exorcist, Candyman.
Exorcist was good too.
Passion of Christ.
Passion of Christ.
Yeah, maybe that scares people, maybe. Because, you know.
It wasn't that damn gory.
I said scary. Bloody Mary, Children of the Corn.
Yeah, children.
Puppet Master.
Yeah, I always thought my
Chucky.
that one's, I always thought
And It.
my
And It.
I always thought my stuffed animals and toys was gonna come to life.
And then it says, has anyone ever seen Event Horizon with the guy from Jurassic Park?
No.
Someone said they saw it in the movies and they didn't sleep for 4 days. Then they say Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, that was basic.
Freddy and Jason versus Jason.
That wasn't fun. After the Freddy one, I would not eat meat lover pizza for a very long time. Because I was picturing eyeballs in the fucking meatballs. You know those little meat things
Yeah.
and pepperoni? And I was picturing them talking to me. I'm like, oh no.
Candyman, when he cut off the little boy's thing in the bathroom.
I don't know.
And then they said, at this point, I thought the rules were no women, no kids. Every light is on, I'll pass out, I'll piss outside. Then someone said The Exorcist, living on a black dirt road in Goonies and Enfield, is not a movie you want to be watching by yourself in the dark.
The only movie I never watched by myself was The Exorcist.
And then it says here, I see most people are posting horror movies. Let's get a little more creative with the definition of traumatized. Then it says, for example, Requiem for a Dream traumatizes tons of people, both throughout the movie as well as the ending as a whole.
One way someone can be traumatized is through a horror flick, nothing else.
Then it says Tales from the Hood. Living in the projects, I was always scared a bullet would come through the wall or those Dane dolls would jump out. Some paintings. It says Candyman, the scene with the baby in the apartment and in the bathroom where he snipped that little boy. Had me scared of mirrors and sleeping with my grandmother. The first Nightmare on Elm Street. Then 3 little white girls jumping rope, singing 1, 2, and Freddy's mama scares the shit out of me. It says Candyman. I still hold my pee till morning and leave on lights. And then that movie Tremors, I lived in an area very similar to the scenery in that movie, and I was 6 when it came out. Needless to say, the floor, earth was lava for many days after. And then it says Nightmare on Elm Street, that cat comes in your dreams. Says, I like to sleep, and Candyman, I wouldn't go into a bathroom without turning on the lights first. And then listen to this, you'll probably laugh at this. Somebody said Pinocchio.
Well, if you consider a part of Pinocchio,
It says Pinocchio scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, something about kids turning into donkeys.
yes, that was the part I was going to talk
That
about.
flipped the switch.
Yeah, where he, I think, eats or drinks or some shit like that, and he's starting to turn into a donkey and shit. Yeah, I remember that part, and that was kind of freaky. It wasn't scary, but it was freaky. That's why I didn't watch Pinocchio for a very long time.
It says 2 movies traumatized me when I was a kid. Friday the 13th, the little Jason jumped out of the water and grabs the girl. And then A Nightmare on Elm Street when Tina was just flying in the air. And you see her getting cut all at once. And there was blood everywhere.
How come nobody never counts fucking Wizard of Oz?
I don't know.
Think about it. A fucking tornado takes your house and slams you. Does anybody ever think of that where when your house is falling, you could get destroyed?
Then they say the House of Dark Shadow.
I know.
It said I kept getting this feeling whenever I entered a dark room that there were vampires lurking. And then someone said The Ring.
Oh yeah.
How can that be scary?
Well, think about it. You watch a movie and you're dead 7 days later.
And then someone said Carrie. I wasn't scared of that.
Carrie.
At the end when her hand comes out of the grave.
Yes.
And another movie from the 70s with a man in the electric chair. And someone said in the Amityville Horror.
That was alright. I wouldn't really consider that.
The original one, it still does in the very beginning of 2022, without them saying where they were.
Me personally,
1975, Race to the Devil, action, horror, and thriller.
I would think that if they're saying get creative, Wizard of Oz be creative. Little tiny munchkins. Guys, little tiny munchkins. Huh? I was going to put mayonnaise and mustard on it.
And you know what it says, Race to the Devil is on? 2 couples vacationing together in an RV from Texas to Colorado are terrorized after they witnessed a murder during their conflict ritual.
Forget that. No, you don't want me to.
Are you listening?
Forget about it. Yeah, I'm listening.
And it says, believe it or not, the Lost Boys scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, that
When it first came out, for some reason, I'm 35 now, watched it and think to myself, what scared me? And I think it was seeing them as vampires. It was kind of freaky.
Well, it was kind of freaky on the bridge. You know, where the bridge where they fall, where they're really not falling, they're hanging.
And then they're saying other things, saying Stephen King's It, a 2-part one, Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Don't Look Under the Bed,
Are you afraid of the dark?
The
Really scare
Shining,
people?
Requiem for a Dream, Courage, The Cowardly Dog, and Edward Scissorhands. How the hell can Edward Scissorhands be frightening?
Because the way that Tim Burton did the movie, it was really, it wasn't gruesome, but it was like
I wasn't
creepy.
scared of that thing.
Not scared. Creepy. Okay, think about it. You've watched Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
You see how creepy the movie
Yeah.
is. It's not scary, but it's just I don't know.
Then it says, was a clown movie. Can't remember the names. The evil clowns hiding around corners and chopping people's heads off. And they say Jaws.
Jaws actually freaked me out. That I could actually say.
Roots gave me nightmares for years. Roots about being chained on the bottom of a ship and sold into slavery. Then there's another one, The 13th Ghost.
That was kind of that wasn't scary, but it was freaky.
Every time I had a headache, I thought a ghost was hitting me on my head with a bat. It says not the whole movie, but the opening scene of Jurassic Park.
How could that be bad? The beginning of Jurassic Park was the best one. The one I would think that would be more traumatized or scary would be the part where that fat guy rammed out of the the road, and then he fell and he dropped his glasses and he was going for those vials and trying to get the hell out, but that little dinosaur that spurs out poison goes after him.
Then they say Child's Play, the My Buddy doll comes to life and starts murking people.
I would really consider me being an adult with Child's Play, that movie being really funny.
And that movie Willow.
Oh
that
yeah.
After that movie, I wouldn't eat meatballs because I thought it would turn into a dragon in my stomach and kill me.
I know that movie, but I don't remember that part. But okay.
The Shining.
How the hell can that traumatize somebody? Oh. Here's Johnny. That's the only thing. He was killing his family, not fucking... It's not even scary. I didn't even think it was scary.
Then they say Return of the Living Dead.
Now that would traumatize somebody as a kid.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Exorcist.
Those two, yes.
The Omen. You ever see The Omen?
Yeah, that was a freaky movie.
Traumatized me as a kid. However, Candyman did to me as an adult. Also, his Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Then someone says there was one that was called Story of a Seagull, and the cat who taught him or her to fly.
I don't know, half of that is I would consider one movie really traumatized as a kid. Except the dog or something else. Like Marley and Me. And that other one that died and got resurrected, died and resurrected.
Then they say, Old Boy, Korean Film, Sleepaway Camp, Cabin Fever, Human Centipede, all messed up head movies. I don't see how.
What about Cocoon? That was a freaky 70s, 80s movie.
Well, they say Nightmare on Elm Street, The Fly.
The Fly was freaky. That's what made the guy that played on there in Jurassic Park very, very famous was that movie. I actually thought humans could turn into flies.
Then it says Passion of the Christ. You'll see what they did to that long-haired hippie dude. The Wizard of Oz, really?
Told you.
The person says I threw up my dinner every time I saw The Wicked Witch. What the hell? What the hell? The Leprechaun.
Yeah, that was freaky too.
And it says, my brother thought it would be funny to tell me it was a kid's movie. And then she said it is not.
Well, technically it is.
Butterfly Effect.
How is that freaky?
Well, it's like the poor dog. I only watch it again to this day. Probably something happened to that dog.
Oh yeah, when that kid kills that dog.
Then someone said Dawn of the Dead in the Blob. I remember the Blob.
How the fuck can the Blob?
That's not scary.
No, you can't even tell that the Blob is coming after anybody. He just sucking everybody up by going on them.
American Werewolf in London? That ain't scary.
No, that's an old movie.
I know, but it's not scary.
That's up to you. If you want to sit, guys, that's totally up to you. But I'm done for today.
Night of the Demon.
Just my stuff, guys, so that's totally up to you. Y'all are more than welcome to spam gifts. If you got way too many coins, guys, and you just want to share it, that's totally up to you. If you hit jackpots along the way. Remember, y'all can keep those jackpots. Those are for you guys.
There's really dumb people.
Purple Rain. I've seen that.
I don't even know what. You know, I'm not even seeing my bubble. What's the matter happened to my bubble? I don't even know
Willy
what
Wonka and the
bubble
Chocolate Factory and Alice in Wonderland.
Well, Alice in Wonderland, if you really think about it, and I'm talking about the live action, not the cartoon, it was dark. Now, the other one you said, what was the other one you said?
Alice in Wonderland.
No, the other one.
Frankenstein?
Frankenstein would, but that's an old-ass movie. That's not a horror flick. It's a horror flick of back then, not now.
Old Yeller?
Wow.
But don't worry, I'll be having your app tomorrow. I'll be throwing some more coins tomorrow. I'm good.
The Pink Panther, and they're saying it's the song. Are they nuts?
Must be.
And the